early game is where they just hit it. Like, they gotta go in invading, they gotta go get those kills, and then they do have a solid chance. Or else, if we're really looking towards skilling capabilities, you don't want to see the lane past 12 minutes.
But let's be honest here. If we're talking about like team fight potentials here, right? I see a lot of crazy things that's going to be coming out for the side here, Notorious Villains. But at the same time, on the side here of Alter Ego, they have a lot of long-range bombardment. It's going to be insanely hard for them to actually get into it. They probably had to commit a lot of hero spells like Flickers to try to get a little bit closer. Perfect Match is definitely going to be used to allow the allies to get a little bit closer. But let's just find out as we jump into possibly either the last game for our dear friend Notorious Villains, or will it be the comeback game as they go against Alter Ego in this second match. Ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly jump into the land of the dawn here to watch another round of beautiful cinematics. But of course, see these two teams, how they're going to be duking out with each other.
Yes, indeed. And of course, this is going to be just like in the movie scenes. Whew! Yep. Not sure if Michael Bay actually put his finishing touches on this, but you know this one's going to be exploding with action.
Oh, yeah, man. Totally non-scripted, guys. Non-scripted.
Yeah. Glad that you actually catch that alongside with me. But, you know, they say, hold up.
Great team fight drafting, but that doesn't mean they're going to be winning in every team fight. Anything can happen. Everything can change.
Yeah, it's all about the skills that you have. I mean, yeah, we can definitely tell when we go into our usual public matches where, you know, everybody goes in for the marksman, goes in for the assassins, and they start feeding, and it's like, oh man, you're the one to take my buff, you're the one who didn't do much, and then, yeah, the excuses go on. But for professionals, no excuse. Like, you want to be good, you show them who's boss.
Yep.
And of course, they train countless of hours and to perfect their craft, and now we're already seeing a little bit of that sort of pokes coming out of both sides.
Yep.
Well, there will be a huge migration over on towards the river side, as Alter Ego did spot out some members of the side of Notorious Villains. But Udil, yeah, he's going to be moving around the map.
Oh no, here comes with the perfect match as well. Going to be following up with a couple of kills as well. Udil gets a little bit down low, but will be able to get out of that situation. But can't say the same for Kolia, as he will get punished as he gets a little bit too deep. Temper's going to be dropped down as well. Sen will be falling as well, as Celibor is going to achieve his not just the first blood, but also a double kill in this first minute and 50 seconds of the game.
Well, great sort of bait coming from the side of Alter Ego Esports as they were looking to catch out on Udil. But of course, it seems like these Scorpions sting them right back. Well, Earth's just going to be opening Blazing Duet for absolutely nothing. Just to clear the waves. But yeah, a little bit too far for Koopa to run too far off from, of course, the owner. So Earls as well as Prince are just slowly moving in, while there's going to be 4 members crashing towards the top side. They want to actually secure the river crab, but it's already been cleared up already. So they are just running around for resources. And oh boy, that's a lot of damage coming from Udil.
Absolutely insane, but when we see Kolia just trying to be a little bit more aggressive, trying to get a little bit more control towards that mid lane, because they really want to push towards and rotate towards his bot. Yam about to hit level 4, will be hitting that level 4 and applying so much pressure towards Xenia. And normally we've been seeing by far that Thamus has always been having the upper hand, but it's a little bit different when you're actually going toe-to-toe with an Angela, because she has not only range, but also quite the amount of damage too. But still going to be into the mix here. Still having a little bit more chill time as well. Everyone just being more comfortable, because you can see on the other side, coming from the side of Notorious Villains, they're just waiting for their ultimates to hit up. And right now, they're going to be extremely aggressive, because Kolia just hit level 4, so did Prince as well. Jawhead and of course Atlas is about to go to town as well. And this is going to be the perfect time too, because the turtle is up as well. But sadly, the positioning, they're actually towards the bot side.
Yeah, I mean, they're not looking to be securing this anytime soon. They got to give this one away. They want to actually secure a tower instead, but, you know, Middens are not allowing to do so. And, oh boy, Envy now getting a big Wave of the Dragon coming from Leo Murphy, and that will secure the kill upon Popol and Koopa. Flicker being brought upon, and this dive will not be successful towards Kolia. So Flicker being expended, as well as getting 1 kill. That's even more than enough, as we're looking at 2 more being delivered, and such swiftly. Within a span of less than 4 minutes, they secure 5 kills.
Well, that's the thing. No, that's the thing. I'm a little bit worried as well. Like, sure, you may be able to get a tower for yourself here, the first tower in the entire game. But the thing is, you sacrifice at the cost of 2 members, and of course, even possibly even your bottom tower too.
Yeah, like, I would say that Notorious Villains seems a little bit off the radar in that sort of sense, where they should have sensed the danger coming upon, and yeah, the dive itself has resulted in, even more gold coming in for the side of Alter Ego.
I just love the fact that Alter Ego is just constantly looking for fights, but not those kind of team fights they're actually looking for. They're just looking for either Leo Murphy trying to be going a little bit in, but Sally Boy gonna be dropping out the tempers. Hwang is a little bit down low. No, he actually not will. I mean, sorry, Hwang did get out alive, but would not be the same for Sally Boy. Leo Murphy trying to shumpo out of that situation, gets a little bit down low, but will be instantly sniped away as Earl's putting the hurt on him.
Now, not only the hurt will be brought upon, there's going to be a whole lot more torturing when it comes down to laning phases, as we are looking at Kolia, of course, reconnecting with his soul. Kolia seems to be adjusting pretty much fine so far. Of course, other than getting caught up for 2 times. It's Sen here that I'm worried about, because as a solo laner, he's being punished upon for quite a bit.
By the way, going to be seeing a little bit here. Hua gets a little bit entangled here. Got to be careful as well. Couple of damage going to be done towards the M as well. Hua is so low, and the thing is, now he's going to be forced to back off from this fight and will not be able to contest against this turtle. Sally Boy going to be taking this opportunity to try to see if he can manage to get into the mix here. Kolia with the perfect match. He really trying to look at, will be able to go with the fatal lanes on 2 members here on the side here of Alter Ego. Will be able to try to shred them out as possible, but they are still alive. And on the other side, Sally Boy still going down, still shredding and literally annihilating members. And now they literally had to force back away from that turtle.
Really great work moving across, and we are looking at 7-2. Things are quieting, pretty much quiet for now, as we are looking at the 17k goal lead for the side of Alter Ego Esports. Of course, having calculated the sort of disparity that they do have in terms of gold, they are about 3,000 away, and they're going to be extending this one. Goodbye, Prince.
Oh my god, man. That's pretty much what happens if you literally try to zone out the low. But anyway, Yam still gonna be get a little bit punished by Sien. But anyway, here comes our dear friend Earl, trying to see if he can try to put on the damage. Leo Murphy gets literally blocked before he could even try to reinforce the Angela. But sadly, Angela will be able to get out of that kind of situation, going back to the lane. But that's probably going to be costing their top tower as well. Leo Murphy once again stuck in between the rock and the hard place as well, trying to survive as much as possible. We see Feather Bombardment dropping down as well, but a little bit out of range. But Sally Boy, that's going down, will be shredding alongside with Yam with the killing spree.
Beautiful work, and of course Pi just came in right on time alongside with Yam. Now, both threats here, Angela as well as Shelly Boy. Of course, the tag team duo will be putting a lot more pain throughout the map. Half the Seas has been brought there by Prince, but is that going to be enough damage? We get some flip over on the side of Pi. But Prince will be bursted down instead. This is not going to be the right move. Killing spree coming in for the side of Jelly Boy. As Jelly Boy knows that this is the only thing that can get out of this. They're just going to back away, and there is a turtle in 10 seconds.
Yeah, the thing is this, right? Like, you see them always... You notice how Alter Ego always try to like utilize the moments where they realize that Atlas or Kolia doesn't really have their ultimate in time. But this time Kolia does have an ultimate. It gets a little bit more scary as well. Leo Murphy going with the way of trying to secure Kolia before he can even do anything, and will be forcing Kolia to go back to base. And actually force Kolia to actually use fatal links on the Cho instead.
Oh no, Yam though.
Still fights going on as well. Ude is going to be trying to reposition himself with the bird more form. Leo Murphy gets a little bit down low. Earl trying to get out of that kind of situation. Sally Boy trying to go for these 1v2, but just too much damage coming from the side here. The Tammers. That's going to be the end of him, and it's going to be a 2-0 trade here.
Yeah, and look at Yam. Of course, they came in relatively way too early, and of course, Villains, of course, spot out that sort of the attempt. Well, oh boy, great pickup coming in for the Esmeralda here. As the match is secure 1 for Pi.
Jesus
but look
Christ.
at that shield, though.
There's so much shields, man. That shields for days.
That's unreal.
Dude.
That's absolutely unreal.
That was ridiculous. But let's just try to break down a little bit. Since currently right now the game is a little bit slowed down after that last team fight. I just wanted to mention like one amazing thing that came out for Leo Murphy when he dived into that 1v5, especially using the Way of Dragon on Collier specifically. That literally forced Collier to actually pop that fatal links because Collier was about to die, and I'm pretty sure his teammate probably told Collier to like commit your ult. Doesn't matter because you're gonna die anyway. But anyway, coming back towards the game here, Leo Murphy once again just being Leo Murphy. Just constantly just poking it in and out because he's so confident he can get out of that situation with the Shunpo, and especially even if the enemy were to commit spells for him, it's going to be a very costly one.
Exactly. At least he's not Eddie Murphy in that sense where, of course, not cracking any comedy anytime soon.
A joke.
Yeah. Maybe I'm the one, but here comes the Waiter Dragon coming in from Leo Murphy as they will get that catch. Pie's going to get another kill, but will they actually get more out of this? As Xian goes back into her safety, and that's all that they can actually get for the current standpoint. But over the bottom side, though, 3 towers maybe for the side of Alter Ego Esports.
But this is what I'm saying, right? Like, Leo Murphy is just constantly just focusing on Collier. Like, he knows like he's the only guy that can get in and get out. He's the only one that can actually do quite the amount of damage falling out with the Way of the Dragon. And now we're going to be seeing whether Bombardment Hua will be able to get out of that situation with a sliver of a HP. But that just means that he won't be here to commit into this fight at all. Collier trying to look for a perfect initiation. Here comes the Way of the Dragon. Here comes, we also see at the same time Unstoppable Force will be used as well, but nothing will be connecting there. Yeah,
all they wanted was to just take down the tower, but did you see the damage on that feather airstrike?
I know, dude.
That was a little bit too much coming from Udil, and mind you, this guy is just going to be aiming right in towards the hearts of Earls as well as Hua if, of course, the target permits. But Chelly Boy already on that attempt of taking down this first lord of this match. Well, they want to make it quick, but Collier is going to be on guard. This is going to be a little bit dicey as we are looking at Pi here. He does have all those shields. He's holding on all by himself, but here comes Ling as we see Chelly Boy lands that over on the side of Collier, and they have to actually fall back. Temper's already being used, but they see Sin trying to be a little bit sly coming in from the back door, but you will not actually get to even knock.
Dude, that was just absolutely insane, right? Like, the thing is, in every situation you see Collier, instantly Leo Murphy just like, hey man, nice to see, hi, nice to meet you again. How about we go on a nice lunch dinner? Or
at one point, of course, they were playing in KL Live where they just absolutely crashed out Bosker in that sort of a scenario. And of course, they actually left the Malaysian fans silenced back then. But, you know, now coming in towards this, it's a very different lineup, very different scenario. Now you're challenging somebody overseas, and, you know, it's a very different ballgame. And of course, so back into this game we go. Chelly Boy takes off the buff and walks away like a thief of the night.
Yeah, definitely for sure. And the thing is, I just love it that they're just prioritizing as usual. They had the coming from the side of Alter Ego. They know they have the dominance. They know they have the control. They're going to be fully ensuring that this Claude, this Earl will not have the opportunity to even leave that base unless without committing or even try to commit to fight for all of these resources. But we're going to see Lord's already been summoned. He's going to be pushing towards this top side. And by the time these Lords get into position, you're going to be definitely seeing Leo Murphy. As usual, Leo Murphy just being Leo Murphy, trying to push forward, trying to see if he has an opportunity to actually get a catch on either one of the cores or just prevent Collier once again. Prince going to be pushing forward with the smart missile, trying to clear the wave as fast as possible. Lord has already reached top side, so did the Cream Mage in the middle. And once again, you can see Leo Murphy just trying to see whether he can find the perfect position to catch the majority of the map.
Oh, Collier!
Whoa! Fatal Lane's going to be pulling them all the way back. That's actually the initiation he has been looking for and waiting for quite a while and a long time, though. Leo Murphy is a little bit low, has to fall back into this kind of situation. But Chelly Boy just dashing out the damage. Poho and Kuro try his best with the doggy, trying to do his much better, but Ejected going to be flinging it right back towards that tier 3 tower. Has to force a flicker, Pi has to be forced to flicker out, but he's an Esmeralda, so he's definitely going to be surviving this kind of contest, this kind of trades for a little while longer.
Not gonna lie, that was a beautiful engagement coming in from Collier, and that was almost a perfect defense. But here comes the second wave coming in. Also coming in to actually dish out a whole lot. He will be able to actually retrieve himself back in towards the safety nets of his base. While Prince is actually regenerated. They are getting this big tempest over onto the street. Pi's getting all of them caught out, and my goodness. That was absolutely huge, and now it's going to be all of them getting knocked up in the air as well. Flicker coming in from the side of Hua. Now, Alter Ego is looking to close out this game in a great fashion as they are trying to get this one pretty much a perfect score for the Indonesian side.
Definitely for sure, Leo Murphy going to be jumping right into the mix with Showboy with the way the Dragon going to kick him in all the way outside of the range of the Crystal Tower here. And now Leo Murphy going with a little bit of a DMs as well because he just knows they got this game in the bag as they will take this game with 2-0 for themselves.
Woo! Take my money, take my energy, slide into my DM.